Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Living Lux, where I'm Lux, and I'm here to brighten your day. What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope you guys are, having a beautiful day, hitting achievements. I hope you guys are doing a lot of different things with your lives. I know it's been a minute since I posted on this channel, and that's what I'm kind of here to talk about, because I think it's a good time for me to kind of experiment a little bit. I was going through, a couple of videos on my channel and everything like that, and I've been just kind of noticing just like a lack of consistency, big time. And I know I've talked about this in my videos before and everything like that, but I haven't really sat down with myself to kind of sit down and talk to you guys about pretty much the difficulties of trying to stay motivated, pretty much what is going on and why is it taking this demand to post every so often, and to just be more clear and precise with you guys, a lot of the things that I've been facing, it's just it's nothing too crazy. It's just a lack of motivation. Now, when I mean a lack of motivation, it's just it's not that I don't enjoy making videos, it's just that I don't really feel motivated to make videos, and it's partly due to the fact that pretty much every time I open up a social media app, like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube is another one, for some reason I slightly get discouraged of the overwhelming videos that I kind of see, the oversaturation of different type of content, and sometimes it's just kind of hard to kind of find your stake in where you want to be and where you want to go, pretty much with that. And I've been dealing with that for quite some time, and it's kind of intimidating a little bit. Not even that, but it's a little bit more intimidating when you kind of put your face, on the internet, and you kind of talk about key points, and you talk about different things, you talk about controversial things. It's kind of tough, and for me it's always been slightly difficult for me to talk about those things, not intimidating as far as talking about it, but just intimidating in general to kind of come up here with a new idea or a certain opinion, because we live in a cyber world now. It's very crazy, just the amount of backlash and things that could possibly happen to you over one state of opinion on something. Now, I know it shouldn't really be an excuse. It should really be, hey man, forget the people, forget the opinions of others, forget what they're talking about. You shouldn't even, it should be the last thing on your mind. But I don't know, for some reason it's just been a mental block for me. I don't know why. It's been it's just been blocking me from trying to progress and move forward and everything like that. And it just kind of sucks when I'm just sitting here in this seat. I've had this channel for about 5 years now, and I've only posted probably about 8 or 9 videos, which is crazy. When I initially started the channel, which I still do, I always wanted to make my stake of just saying, hey, my whole point of this channel is to give you guys entertainment and talk to you guys and motivate you guys and doing certain things like that. And I thoroughly enjoy it, and I still do enjoy it. And another factor that kind of intimidates me from posting a little bit more is because the generation's becoming a lot more younger. It's becoming a lot more just a space where it's just should I even be in this space right now? Should I even try to make the same video that the other people are making and everything like that? So I'm kind of confused sometimes. I look at myself and I'm like, what am I kind of doing and everything like that? And so I put all these mental barriers on myself, and it sucks because I'm literally limiting myself. So these are things that I have really sat down to talk to myself about for the past month and a half and everything like that. And I came to a conclusion, and that conclusion is that I should stop bitching about it, right? Stop really making all these excuses. Yes, these are factors, but are these factors that should limit you in your ability to kind of contribute to something? Should these be factors in as to why you're not posting videos? No, these shouldn't be. These shouldn't be the key elements. I'm just being honest with you guys and talking to you guys. But now that I'm kind of really coming over the hump and I'm moving forward a little bit more, I'm testing out the waters on different things that I'm going to do. on this channel. I know, like I said, I made a video in the past saying key things that I want to accomplish and do and everything like that, and I haven't achieved any of them. I haven't really been consistent with my powerlifting. I haven't been consistent with my, just my cinematography, just filming, just great things and everything like that. I haven't been doing any of that. And I think the problem really lies in I was putting too much on my plate all at once instead of focusing on one task. And that's what happened. It was like this overwhelming thing where I racked my brain. I am pretty much diagnosed with ADD, so my attention is just all over the place sometimes, and I kind of forget and everything like that. But I'm not making these excuses, right? This video, for me to put this out here, it makes me kind of a little bit more vulnerable because I'm holding myself accountable for the lack of things. I'm holding myself accountable, and I'm calling myself out for letting these things hold me back from, putting out content and really kind of being consistent and putting out whatever funny, wacky idea that's out there, despite how somebody might think or feel. I never do anything to harm or put anything into, out there. It's just my personal opinion, and if I ever make a mistake, definitely I'll be the first person to run to the stage and own that mistake and everything like that. So yeah, we're gonna start ramping things up. I'm gonna try to, right now we're just gonna focus on putting a lot more reaction videos out there. I'm really trying to put my reactions out there, but I'm focusing on that right now. The second thing we're going to focus on is hone in on my whole powerlifting journey. I want to do one more powerlifting meet before I kind of call it for a little bit. That's something that I'm really looking forward to, is kind of focusing on my powerlifting journey, and that's probably something I'm going to vlog as soon as I find a show and as soon as I find like a great coach. We in there, baby. We're gonna keep moving. I'm gonna try to document everything as much as I can, my training, my eating, everything that I'm doing to kind of achieve the things that I want to do for like another meet and everything like that. And this is just for me personally when I do it. It's not for trying to be the best or anything like that. It's just simply for me to say that I did it and I completed it, and this is my second one, and moving on to the next thing and everything like that. So like I said, right now we're just gonna post reaction videos. As far as me starting up the powerlifting journey, it's going to come pretty, hopefully soon. I'm really working on that aspect, and that's why I have this video up here to kind of hold myself accountable, just like my other video. But we're just going to hone in our focus. Other thing I'm going to talk about is pretty much the whole focus thing. I'm going to really want to bring you guys on this journey with me. I'm trying to build focus, and I think I'm going to start making a little bit of motivational videos on here, talking about just the key things that I'm doing to kind of stay focused and to kind of stay consistent, because me personally, I've always been a person to want to share the wealth. I want to share with you guys, and I want to share every waking moment and everything that I'm kind of going through, all my ups and my downs, and my left turns, right turns, that I'm going through this process. So there's going to be some more videos like that coming on. So those are just the two things I'm going to focus on for right now. I'm not going to try to go down the list and 5 things that I want to complete or anything like that. The goal is still in mind, 1,000 subscribers. We're going to get ourselves back on track with that, hopefully with this video. But yeah, this is pretty much a video holding myself accountable, making myself vulnerable, talking to you guys of why I felt that it was harder for me to, post, and the intimidating factors and everything like that. These things don't exist anymore. We're going to stay focused. We're going to, I'm going to lock in. Is not going to be, it's not going to be that anymore. So I just wanted to come on here and make this video real quick. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys are feeling the same thing. Kind of give me your experiences. I want to do this together. I want us to grow together. I want us to, build up a good community, a strong community where we hold each other accountable, where we can, pretty much help each other out. And, down in the comments, I want conversations to be had, different things to be talked about. That's really what I want. And, just kind of share the wealth and put things out there. But we're gonna keep it funny. we're gonna have fun. We're gonna keep it fun. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna keep that. That's always gonna be consistent, a consistent thing on this channel. What else? Oh, and lastly, man, that's the last thing that I did want to talk about. So everything that I'm talking about and everything that I'm mentioning, I'm forgetting one critical reason why I'm also making this video. So with everything that I'm saying, the amalgam of different things that I'm gonna do, and on top of everything that I said that I was gonna do and move forward doing, I'm also gonna create a second YouTube channel for the journey of me, doing my powerlifting journey and the motivation stuff. That's actually gonna go on the second channel, and that's pretty much it. That's for my announcements. I'm just gonna create a second channel. But thank you guys for clicking on the video. I really appreciate for those who did click on the video, to hear me out, to hear the difficulties that I'm having, a little bit of the struggles, but I'm making this once again to hold myself accountable. This is me. Lux, you're being held accountable here. And there should be no excuse as to why you are holding yourself back from your dreams, your accomplishments, the things that you want to do in life. Stop letting it happen and stop letting it consume your mind. We're done and we're gonna move forward. So come back to this video if you ever feel and this video is gonna be out there to everyone, if you feel that you're lacking motivation, because this is the motivation that you're definitely ultimately gonna need. But once again, I thank you guys for clicking on the video. Thanks you for tuning in to your boy Big Lux. I really appreciate you guys. Please leave the video a like if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy this type of content, as well as, like I said, let's talk down in the comments. If there's anybody else facing the same thing that I'm facing, it would be greatly appreciated to know that, hey, I'm not the only one in this struggle, and and other people, we can kind of grow together. Also, please subscribe to your boy. Go ahead and subscribe. Your first time watching me, we're gonna get it going. We're gonna keep going. We're not gonna give up. Even until I'm 50 or 40, I'm going to keep this channel around for a long time and pop in and get to work. I'm saying, I'm trying to come up with words. I think that's where I should really end the video. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day.
Please just listen before you judge us. Lest you flawless, then forgive us. I can't give in. I can't let up. I can't help it. I won't settle. Please just listen before you judge us. Lest you flawless.